Welcome back, everybody, to the Chicago Bears franchise. Just 4 weeks left in the season at 10-3, taking on the 2-11 Cleveland Browns. Must win. Must win with the schedule we got going on. Packers, Niners, Lions. That last game is probably going to be possibly for the division. We'll see what happens. But this has got to be a victory against a 2-win team. No doubt about it. The thing is we're going into this game and the weather is absolutely awful. It's an absolute downpour here in Chicago, which to me evens out the game. So we'll see what happens today, but we have to win this game. And I have to say right now, thank you so much to everybody out there. Hit 10K subscribers. I know that's not a big number to some people, but for me, it is absolutely huge. And I can't say enough. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. Thank you that's been here really since, the start or the beginning, or anybody that just came in here. Man, thank you so much. Words just can't describe, how I feel, and it's been absolutely insane. It's just amazing. So thank you guys once again. Just keep hitting that like button, supporting the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Keep going with this Bears franchise. Obviously, Purdue Dynasty. We'll see if we have any more Madden stuff coming down the line. But Shamar Turner with the sack. With Shedeur Sanders, who gets the start here today. I made sure to get Deshaun Watson the hell out of there. That guy doesn't need to be in the NFL anymore. As they'll go underneath to Njoku on 3rd and 17, and he is going to be stopped short. I don't think field goals are going to be easy in this weather, but they do kick it 3-0. What do you think of the uniform combos we got going on today? As look out, Caleb Williams is going to be brought down. You got the Browns alternate ones with the brown helmets. We got the orange helmets alternates for us with the blue unis. It's an interesting combo. Why not get interesting with it? Check it out as we go underneath caught. But Adunze is going to be well short. Great coverage. Yeah, we got to worry about that guy today, Myles Garrett. So we punt the ball, but we'll get the ball back after a stop of the Browns offense. As Swift with a good carry up the middle has running room. Picks up 13 yards. It's not going to. This weather will impact some things. 2nd and 12. Caleb back looking, and he gets us off in time as DJ Moore breaks off a tackle. Just got to be careful how much we back up. Sometimes you just can't help it. But when you have Myles Garrett there on that side, he doesn't need much room to get to you. As that time we stay in the pocket and burden with a fantastic grab. You're going to take contact, and with that reception, and the yardage, that puts Caleb Williams over 4,000 yards this year. Oh, look out. He gets absolutely drilled, but burdened with another grab. We're close to 40 touchdowns as well, which we have to reach. That was his goal midway through the season. Reach 40 touchdowns down the seam, and it's caught Cole Kmet. Man, Burden and Kmet so far on this drive. Taking hits and coming down with it in these tough weather conditions. Caleb looking underneath the Cole Kmet, has room. He's in for the touchdown. In these type of games, you have to get the lead early and just hammer it home. You don't want to keep teams like this around. They're still a pro NFL team. If you give them any momentum, they understand in the game, they will be up for it and ready to beat you down, as that is a fantastic stop by Turner. Getting some more playing time, getting off the blocks, and getting a loss of 3, forcing a punt. But let's see, Cleveland back at it on the offensive side of the ball as Sanders is going to take this himself. What was that move? And he takes an absolute wallop. Oh, man. Oh, man. First of all, is Tyreek Stevenson okay? He's holding his back, but look at this hit. Oh, man. Would that be a penalty, you think? I don't know. Because once he is out there as a runner, it's just a different ball game. But big-time fumble, and now a wide-open Swift, and we miss him. That should have been a touchdown. So we're going to bring out the field goal unit. I was thinking about going for it, but let's just kick the field goal, get the 7-point lead. So at least we get 3 points off the turnover. But, man, we missed Swift there. That should have been a touchdown. All right, back at it. Sanders looking. Down the field. That is caught. The Jerry Jeudy up to the 44-yard line. and a Browns first down. What does everybody think about Shedeur Sanders? Is he even going to play this year? Oh, nice stunt. Odengbo comes through for the sack. But yeah, what does everybody think? I mean, right now, depth chart-wise, I think it's Flacco, obviously 1, Gabriel 2, Sanders 3. Kind of an emergency one. As we're going to get to him again, he does get rid of the ball, but it's going to fall incomplete. I don't know if he gets any playing time. I'm not sure. Maybe at the end of the season, depending what Cleveland, record-wise, maybe the end of the season you bring him in. It's just so weird of a situation. I really don't know if the front office was kind of forced into drafting him. I know the coaching staff, I just don't think they wanted him. I just really don't think they wanted him at all. I think they were happy drafting Dylan Gabriel, and I think they want to try to, grow him as a player, as Luther Burden with running room. We still have 2 timeouts. He didn't have to get out of bounds trying to get extra yardage. I think Gabriel has limitations for sure. Arm-wise, not the greatest arm talent, as Colston Lovely keeps up and he gets out of bounds. We hold on to that final timeout. Gives us a chance here with 11 seconds to try to make a play. Caleb to the outside. That falls incomplete. So we'll have to take the 3. Get this up to a 13-3 lead. Obviously, like I said, not the easiest field goals in these conditions, but we're up and it's good. So we'll get another field goal before halftime, make this 13-3. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think you got to get him in there at some point this season just to see, especially if you're kind of at this point. It's 2-11. You're 2-11. You got to get him in there just to see what you got. I don't even mind splitting time with Gabriel. Obviously, Joe Flacco, still always love Joe Flacco as a Ravens fan. Brings the Super Bowl. Love him, but man, eventually you're going to have to go in a separate way. Atlanta, as we get to the halftime highlights, takes down Tampa Bay, 9-5. I think they take over that division right now. Big game by Penix. They win 24-21. Let's go down to Houston, 6-7. But Arizona trying to just stay alive in the wild card hunt. Kyler Murray's going to take off. Nobody there. Runs it in for the touchdown. 10-7 lead right now in Houston as they're trying to stay alive. Just hope is there. Let's go to Philadelphia, 7-6. Kind of a disappointment in my opinion, but Jalen Hurts rolls out. He's going to find his receiver. He could have ran it in himself for the touchdown. They have a 14-10 lead here at halftime as the Raiders team, same thing, trying to stay in that wild card hunt with only 4 weeks left in the season. All right, let's get back to this game in the rain. Foggy, rainy, just absolutely no good. I thought coming into this game there was a real chance of a possible snow game. So we'll see. If we get a home game, we clinch the division. I would not be surprised if a wild card game is in the snow. I don't know if we're going to bye, but if we got a bye, I could see that. As that was a heck of a grab from Burton for the first down. Hey, look out. Myles Garrett just shot around the edge there in a second. Has the sack. So we're going to have to bring on the field goal unit once again. 46-yarder here for Santos. Kick is up. Does it have enough? It does, and it's good. So we had another field goal. Third one today. 16-3 lead. Thing is, I don't think this Cleveland offense is going to really do anything as Sanders just hangs on to the ball too long. You either got to get rid of that, throw it away, get out of the pocket, something. You just can't stand there that long holding on to the ball. 3rd and 5, and Odengbo again gets to him. I don't know if that's going to be a sack. It wasn't because he gained 2, but still, just nobody really open. Can't find anything, and Cleveland has to punt. They would have forced a 3-and-out from our offense, and now they're going to the run game, trying to get something going here because passing the ball has not really worked out. Got 20 seconds left here in this third quarter. Sanders looking in the pocket. Going to be brought down. Up front, we've been so good here today, getting through his billings for a sack. Should bring us into the fourth quarter here. 16-3 lead. And a 2nd and 16. Looking down the field. Oh, at first I thought that was an overthrow, but the ball is loose. Stevenson once again with a recovery. was that, I couldn't tell who that was that actually knocked it out. But just side hits Jerry Jeudy, and the ball pops out, will recover. That definitely was a fumble too. Oh, look at Jaquan Brisker. Just lowered their shoulder right to the ball, and a huge turnover. We got to convert these third downs. 3rd and 7. Caleb fires on the money. Call it, making sure he just comes down with it. Is Colston Loveland. Big first down. Another 3rd and 5. Caleb this time going up top, looking for his man. DJ Moore, one-on-one, 50-50 ball. And we come down with it. There is a flag, but it's going to be defensive pass interference. We'll decline that penalty, obviously take the catch. Because if we get a touchdown here with 7:40 left, the way Cleveland's offense is rolling, it's going to be ball game, but we can't come through there. So once again, going to have to bring out the field goal unit for the 4th time here today. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 19-3 is your score. Give Cleveland's defense credit here today. They've really kept their team in the game, getting a couple turnovers. But, I mean, their offense just has done absolutely nothing. 3rd and 2. 4-down territory for sure. As we're going to get through. Ball pops up. It's going to be incomplete as it did go forward first. I think you got to go for this. Yeah, 4th and 2. Sanders looking. We bring the heat again. Ball is loose once again. We're going to recover. Edmonds picks it up. But TJ Edwards flying through for the sack, forced fumble. And with that, that would pretty much do it for the ball game. We would add one more field goal, and the final score to be 22-3. So Santos with 5 field goals here today. But our defense did not let up. We completely shut down Cleveland. Didn't even have 200 yards of offense today. Only allowed 3. Caleb Williams, 258, another touchdown. So like I said, we're close to 40. But the Cleveland defense was tough. Swift, 2.1 a carry. Couldn't really do much. Myles Garrett was even when we're getting rid of the ball out of our hands, we had to get out quick. It was just a little bit tough. It's just our defense was so good here today that it didn't really matter. We could have kicked 2 field goals and we would have won 6-3. So really didn't matter. Sack numbers, the highest we've seen this year. 3 forced fumbles here in the rain, laying the hits. I mean, that hit on Shedeur Sanders earlier he got absolutely laid out. So I think we're going to go up to level 12. So we'll get to level 12. A lot of progression there as we continue to rise up here in a really successful first season. I mean, we're going to make the playoffs. Who knows what seed we're going to be? I think we've a tad bit overachieved, obviously. I think, we're still up there, but I think Detroit still and San Francisco. Even this game here against Green Bay. Green Bay is in a must-win situation, but look at Detroit. They've won 10 in a row after starting 0-4. If they didn't have that bad start, I could see them with 12 wins right now and be in the division lead. But this is a big game for Green Bay. If you lose this game, you're probably done. So they have to win this game. We just beat them 2 weeks ago. Can we do it again and inch ever so closely to a division title, which is crazy to think about here in year number 1. So here we go. Green Bay comes to town. Primetime football. One of the oldest rivalries in football. Here we go. Now we're back to the classic unis. I thought when it comes to rivalry games, I love just going back to your classics. So that's a good start to the ball game. And this off to Swift. Swift cuts it up. And he picks up around 8 yards. Cold game here today. I think it said it was in the 20s. I'd love to see those games. I would love to play a game where it's temperature-wise, it says it's like 4 degrees or something, just to see what everything looks like as Swift with another good carry and a first down up to the 17. Have those big jackets on the sidelines. That'd be definitely really cool. 2nd and 2, back to Swift. Cuts it up. Swift down to the 2 as Jonah Jackson is holding his right shoulder. That's no good. Can we punch this one in? Caleb looking, has an open man. Cole Kmet for the touchdown. As we will answer first here in this big game. Actually, injury-wise too, I'd love to see more injuries. To me, We have no guys on the IR, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, in real life, you're having at least 4 or 5 on the IR. We just don't have any. As down the seam, wide open is Tucker Kraft. Big game, down to the 12. And as TJ Edwards has really struggled in coverage this year. He really has. It's tough to put him one-on-one with the tight end. 1st and 10. Jacobs with the carry, cuts it up, and is finally brought down. But not before he picks up 10 yards down to the 2. As Green Bay, just in a few plays here, is trying to answer back and tie this game up. 2nd and goal to Jacobs. Up the middle, powers through. Touchdown, Green Bay. That was easy. Well, I guess when you hit a big completion down the middle of the field, that's going to help out a lot. So 7 apiece, 4 minutes left here in this first quarter. Back to Swift, and the running game for us, let's see, 5 carries, 47 yards to start off this game. Swift has looked really good. I mean, they're only having, look at this front. It's a 3-man front. It's kind of like a 3-3-5 defense, but it's spread out. I mean, that's tons of room. I'll take that all day. Not sure what they're doing there defensively. 2nd and 10. Caleb is going to go down. Van Ness with the pressure and the sack. It makes this a 3rd and 16. Underneath, caught by DJ Moore, who has 1 missed tackle. Didn't get really too much there, to the 39, and we're going to punt the ball. So with the conditions, very cold, ball just doesn't travel as much. Punt the ball, trust in your defense. There's a nice tackle there by Billings on Josh Jacobs, not the easiest guy to bring down. 3rd and 10 from the 1, back to Jacobs, and we will bring him down short, but now with this should give us some solid field position, as you can see here to start the second quarter. Play action. Caleb rolling out. Firing! What is that throw? Oh, that was awful. I don't know if we're going to have anybody catch him. Loveland can try, but it won't happen. Pick 6 for Green Bay. Man, that was a really bad throw. He had open receivers, as you can see, and he literally throws it maybe 3 yards behind DJ Moore. That might be the worst throw I've seen Caleb Williams throw this entire season. So 14-7 Green Bay lead. So we dump it down to DeAndre Swift. But man, yeah, Caleb has taken some hits here. 3rd and 5. Over the middle. Caught. There you go. Adunze for the grab. Big 3rd down conversion. We're going to try to get that momentum right back on our side. Drive it down here. Get a touchdown. From the gun. Looking, but the pressure. Ball is loose. Recover, but the ball is loose again. Picked up by Green Bay. Are you kidding me? They're going to have another one. 2 defensive touchdowns in the last few minutes. I think that was only a 3-man rush, and Van Ness got through. We should have just got down in reality, but man, I didn't expect another fumble. So we're in a bit of a shock here. It's 21-7, 2 defensive touchdowns. We have to settle some things down. We have to have a really good drive here. Got to get some points for sure. 2nd and 10, Caleb to throw. Looking underneath, wide open is Cole Kmet. Down the sidelines, 1st down. And we still have plenty of time too, so we can't abandon the run. It's been very successful so far today. Here comes the blitz. Man, he had him. We knew that blitz was coming. We were ready to go to Swift, and Caleb misses him. He's a little off today. Little off. Luther Burden with a big grab on 3rd down. Nice job hanging on to that one. Big 1st down needed there. Hand off to Swift. Cut to the outside. Nice block from Kmet. He's in for the touchdown. Like I said, you can't go away from Swift. He has been very good here today. Gets the touchdown back. We're just down one score, 21-14. We're back in it here. Settle some things down. We still have been playing some really good football. Let's see what this defense can do, as Jacobs has plenty of running room. No good at all. And that's a 1st down, Green Bay. That'll probably bring us to the 2-minute warning. You can hold him here before 2 minutes. Possibly get that ball back. Get a score. That would be fantastic, but that's not going to happen. Touchdown, Green Bay. Just a simple post pattern to Christian Watson. And I don't know what we're doing back there. Brisker kind of lost in coverage. Touchdown, Green Bay, back to a 14-point lead. It is 28-14. That's a better throw. That's a better throw from Caleb Williams, finding DJ Moore for the catch and a first down. As we are looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game here today. Dumping underneath, this time to Swift, who comes away with it. First down, up to the 37. Still have all 3 of our timeouts left. Plenty of time here. Yeah, it's just a 3-man rush. Drop 8. So that's fine. That's a perfect throw. They drop 8, coverage down the field, tough to get through. Just dump it down to your back. Make him do his work, and he does for the first. So we're going to go quickly here to DJ Moore for the grab, and we'll use a timeout here. So 2 left with 22 seconds left. Here comes the blitz from the outside. It's picked up. Caleb rolls out, looking, has an open man, and he missed Burden. Oh, if Burden would have just slowed down, that's a touchdown. 3rd and goal. Looking. Incomplete. That throw was pretty bad, too. If he leads DJ Moore there, that could have been a touchdown. So, 2 missed opportunities there. Kick is up, and it is good. So, 28-17. That's going to bring us to halftime. So adjustments will be needed going into halftime. We've given them 2 touchdowns. We've spared them 14 points. We just got to play our game, not turn the ball over. Whoa, what in the world happens there? That was strange. Well, let's go to Washington for the halftime report. See what happened. And can they upset the Eagles and put them in a tough spot? The Commanders, touchdown, Terry McLaurin, 27-21 victory. Philadelphia goes to 8-7. That is not what they want to see. Big win from Washington, playing spoiler. Let's go up to Seattle. Rams at 6-8. Still a possible wild card, but not if you don't get a victory here. As Darnold down the field. What a grab! Wow, Smith and Jigba. That was absolutely insane. Comes down with it, turns around, in for the touchdown. As Seattle playing spoiler themselves, 31-24 victory over a division rival Rams. You can see the AFC playoff picture. Why are they showing the AFC playoff picture? Give me the NFC playoff picture. We're in the NFC. They still need work on that. I should be seeing highlights from the NFC, highlights from the division. You know, it's great to have a big AFC matchup just to see what's going on in the AFC as well. But we are an NFC team. I'd like to see what's happening NFC-wise. I'd like to see the playoff picture in the NFC. What are you doing? Or show me both. I mean, that would work, but Jalen Johnson, an absolutely massive play. Picks off Jordan Love. A turnover we sorely need here. This is what we need. Down 11. Big-time turnover. We got to take advantage. And to Swift. Cuts it up, but Van Ness, who's had a fantastic game here today, with a great run stop. 3rd and 11. We're going to go empty. Fire quickly up the field as Adunze makes a nice move. He's going to be short. I think we go for this here. 4th and 1. Spread them out. Trust in Caleb. Over the middle. Caught. There we go. DJ Moore. Go to your best player in those tough spots. And Moore comes down with the grab. It's back to Swift. Man, the running game has been so good. Man, it's been good. 13 for 90. Possibly going over 100 yards today. You can see he's now over 1,000 yards for the season. Only his second 1,000-yard rushing season ever in his career. 3rd and 5. Back of the end zone. Man, Adunze I thought was going to continue to run, and I think he got bumped. That should have been a touchdown. So we fail to get a touchdown. At least take 3. It's 28-20, and a great open field tackle there by Byard on Josh Jacobs. Nice job there. 3rd and 8. Bring the heat. Love has his open receiver, Tucker Kraft. Man, can we cover the tight ends? Let's go. Jeez. Huge 3rd down conversion for Green Bay. Love just sitting back there. Caught, 1st down. Yeah, you can see the pressure we had against, obviously, Cleveland is just not there today against this Green Bay line. Love is just doing whatever he wants. And then you have wide open underneath receivers. I mean, he takes a big hit there at the end, but it does not matter too much. Already has the first. They're going to play action. Looking, and a wide open receiver underneath for the touchdown. Just total confusion defensively. Musgrave just left wide open. Touchdown Green Bay, up to a 15-point lead. Look out. I mean, we didn't even have a shot there. No chance. There was like 3 Packers defenders there. As we are in the fourth quarter, down 2 scores. 3rd and 14. Caleb up top to Colston Loveland, but that sails out of bounds, incomplete. He just has been off. It's just an off game today. Down the field. How did we not tip that with Brisker? Are you kidding me? Come on. Wow. How did Brisker not get a hand on that? Maybe he did, but Jaden Reed in for the touchdown as this game is starting to get away from us. Green Bay, they needed this win badly. This was their season right here. I mean, you go to 7-8. That wild card's looking tough. Look out. There is a flag on the play. Not sure what for. A pass interference? What? I'll take it, but I don't get that call. That's terrible. But like I said, we'll take it. I think they're burdened with the grab. But we need a quick score. Down 22, we need quick scores. Because right now you're looking, if we can get a touchdown here in the next minute, you know, we can still kick off, play some defense. But I don't know, we're gonna need a miracle here. As Moore with the grab down to the 11. Continue to hurry this one up. Caleb looking, and he's going to be sacked. Kenny Clark is there. So a 3rd and 15. Obviously, field goals are not going to do you really anything here. Looking, look out! Could have dumped it underneath. Sacked again. And it's going to come down to a 4th and 18 here. Got to go for the end zone. Fired a Burden, who can't hang on. It was in his hands. That is a tough grab, though. That is tough. Green Bay takes over. 4:48 left. This could be your game as Jacobs around the edge. Running room. Finally taken down. Another first down up to the 49. And now Love's going to keep it. There's nobody out there. Does take a big hit from Brisker. This time he hangs. He won't pull a Shedeur Sanders again, absolutely laid out, and ball pops loose, so he does hang on to it. Oh, that's just terrible tackling. And Jacobs is going to be gone for the touchdown. Green Bay absolutely dominated us here in the second half. Absolute domination. Final's going to be 49-20. Man, maybe other than the Cincinnati game, this is the worst game we have played the entire season. Caleb Williams, 270, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, maybe the worst interception he's thrown this season. Swift went over 100, but doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Man, we got beat down in that game. Even though you give them the 2 touchdowns with the pick sixes, that second half, it just wasn't close. We couldn't do anything. Jalen Johnson, the only pick in the second half that gave us something, but we couldn't convert it into a touchdown. Ravens are still undefeated. They're 15-0. And then the Lions have won now 11 in a row. So they are now tied with us. Obviously, we beat them early in the season, so we have the tiebreaker. But we faced them the last game of the season. So we'll have 2 games left. 49ers, 12-3. They are now the 1. So we'll see. I mean, if we beat San Francisco, it's going to obviously, I think, come down to that final game for the division, where Detroit could then jump us and be the 1. But after these last 2 games, because not really impressed with that Cleveland game, And obviously that game we played poorly. We're going to have to really turn things around here against two top-tier teams in the final 2 weeks of the season. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, thank you so much for all the support. You guys are awesome. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.